Hi, I'm Andrew Barker. This is Modern Shakespearean Sonnet 171 and 172. It's called Build, To and From, and it's a Hong Kong, Singapore twin cinema, meaning we'll get three poems here, three sonnets. The first sonnet will be called After Occupy, which will take place in Hong Kong. The second sonnet will be called Gardens by the Bay, and it will take place in Singapore. And the first line of the Hong Kong sonnet can be read followed by the first line of the Singapore sonnet, and the second line of the Hong Kong sonnet can be read followed by the second line of the Singapore sonnet, and all the way down through all 14 lines of the two sonnets to make a third poem. It's incredibly difficult to write and incredibly difficult to keep in iambic pentameter, but you can see if I have succeeded when you hear this now. So the first poem I'll read now will be the Hong Kong sonnet called After Occupy. So this is the Hong Kong half of the twin cinema. It's called After Occupy. Beneath your feet is concrete, always was, and in your eyes are sand, cement and stone. Regret for what we miss. This world of ours, by commerce calm constructed, stands alone, and stands so proud and upright, stands so strong. Who need a place to see their dreams up close, once saw a dream in action and a song, imagined on the streets where they arose. To build from where they stood, and what we saw is challenging, but held within those eyes, materials of use that hardened for the makers of each future enterprise. With tears, frustration formed beneath your feet, the sand, cement and stone kept wet awaits. So this is the Singapore sonnet from the Hong Kong Singapore twin cinema called Gardens by the Bay. Above you skies are bluer than you know, the baby blues above the skylines cause an optimistic built-in garden grown against the storm that growls outside our shores. To be that talismanic ground for those who want to right the filth, thick poison wrongs we knew and know, and as we breathe it shows so solidly the hurt held in our lungs. Such hope-filled structures made to mobilize our better instincts, seeded to restore the lung-expanding joy of cleaner skies, where cloud-clean fresh belief will downwards pour. You think this blue will always die the day, so plant protective gardens by the bay. And this is the full Hong Kong Singapore twin cinema, building from and to. Beneath your feet is concrete, always was. Above you skies are bluer than you know, and in your eyes are sand, cement and stone. The baby blues above the skylines cause regret for what we miss. This world of ours, an optimistic built-in garden grown by commerce calm constructed, stands alone against the storm that growls around our shores, and stands so proud and upright, stands so strong, to be that talismanic ground for those who need a place to see their dreams up close, who want to right the filth, thick poison wrongs, once saw a dream in action and a song we knew and know, and as we breathe it shows, imagined on the streets where they arose so solidly, the hurt held in our lungs. To build from where they stood and what we saw, such hope-filled structures made to mobilize is challenging, but held within those eyes, our better instincts, seeded to restore materials of use that harden for the lung-expanding joy of cleaner skies, the makers of each future enterprise, where cloud-cleaned fresh belief will downwards pour. With tears, frustration formed beneath your feet, you think this blue will always die the day. The sand, cement and stone kept wet awaits, so plant protective gardens by the bay. So that was Modern Shakespearean Sonnet 171 and 172, building From and To, and it's from that Twin Cities, an anthology of twin cinema from Singapore and Hong Kong. I hope you enjoyed all that. I'm Andrew Barker. Thank you very much.